The woman cuts off her long hair and wraps white bandages around her chest just to become like her brother. Originally a devout little nun, she is now forced to become a member of a boy band group. Her twin brother, Takamino, who was chosen not long ago to be the newest member of the popular group, is unable to appear in public due to a botched surgery. She is approached by her manager who wants her to pretend to be her brother for a month until he returns from his healing. The thought of pretending to be a man and having to live with the other members of the group makes her heart skip a beat. However, unable to resist her manager's bitter pleas, she still agreed with a stiff upper lip. On the day of signing the contract, the lead singer of the group, Hwang Taekyung, came to pick a fight, and he wanted to see for himself the strength of Ko Minam. He didn't expect her to amaze the audience as soon as she opened her mouth. Her angelic voice quickly conquered all the members and he walked away speechless. Having been recognized, Gao Mainan joined the group without any problems. In the evening, the boss prepared a welcome ceremony for him and everyone raised their glasses to welcome Minam. Taekyung looks on in disbelief as he watches all the attention being stolen by this new member. The cute-looking Ko Minam attracts the attention of many beautiful women as soon as she shows up, and they surround Minam and toast her one by one. She comes to the balcony to get some air, and the members come to care about her condition, only to see her staggering on the bench, and she's about to fall down if she doesn't stand still. Who will catch her? She dresses up as a man and mixes in with a male idol group, and when the yellow ball stuffed in his pants falls out during dance practice due to excessive movement, the stylist rushes to help him stuff it back in. Unexpectedly, their divine maneuver was seen by Taekyung across the camera, and he was shocked as a mouthful of water spewed out, his eyes widening in disbelief. He sees two glowing blobs flickering in the darkness and hears the two conversing again. With that, Taekyung realizes the identity of Takumi's boyfriend and girlfriend, and he rushes to drive to the practice room and hugs Takumi Man. The extraordinary touch reaffirms his thoughts. The woman's twin brother was recuperating abroad due to an accident, and the desperate manager asked her to pretend to be her brother and join the group first, not realizing that she had just offended member Hwang Taekyung, and that a drunken Ko Minam at the celebration banquet had stumbled onto Taekyung without standing still. The two came into close contact. Unconscious, she spit food into Taekyung's mouth. Taekyung, who is a serious germaphobe, passes out on the spot. The next day, Minam comes to apologize to him, and Taekyung, who already hated her, becomes even more fed up with him after this. He angrily tells Minam to get out of his room. After Taekyung learns Ko Minam's secret, he takes out his recorded evidence and tells Ko Minam that he'll reveal her cross-dressing to his boss. In desperation, Ko Minam snatches his cell phone and runs out. So Taekyung chases her to the stairwell. Just as the two of them are fighting over the phone, it falls onto the roof of the car, and he tells Ko Minam to go up and get it off. Taekyung, who only cares about whether the phone is broken or not, doesn't notice that the truck has already started, and Ko Minam is still in the car and hasn't gotten off. The man was mesmerized by the music, unaware of the great danger that was slowly approaching him. He looks across and sees an old grandpa, waving at him all the time. Narcissistically he thinks it's a welcome to him, so he waves back. Slowly he realizes something is wrong and sees a boar running in his direction. He takes off his headphones and hears the old grandpa shouting, Terrified, Taekyung runs wildly through the field. Taekyung by following Ko Minam to the countryside to visit her father's grave, only to be chased by a wild boar and disappear as soon as he arrives. Ko Minam anxiously searches for him in the mountains and finally follows the tracks to find Taekyung. When her aunt hears about Taekyung's disappearance, she calls Yo-ri, who is jealous when she sees them getting close and approaches Ko Minam alone, wishing that he would stay away from Taekyung. Ko Minam reluctantly agrees. While filming the MV, Ko Minam meets his twin brother, his best friend from high school, and knowing he can't hide, he comes to say hello. His friend is thrilled to see that the big star remembers him and keeps hugging Ko Minam without letting go. Taekyung looks at the two of them and tries to take Ko Minam away. When his friend drags Ko Minam to the restroom with him, Ko Minam is scared and asks Taekyung to come and help him. Taekyung arrives just in time and makes a diversion to defuse the crisis for Ko Minam. During dinner, his friend says that he's always had a crush on his twin sister, and Taekyung listens with gritted teeth. Hearing her friend's confession, Ko Minam shyly pulls back her hair, and Taekyung looks at the two of them as they get all mushy and reminds Ko Minam alone to take care of his image. He disguises herself as a man and joins the men's group, making all three men in the group fall in love with her. Xinu discovers Gao Mainan's identity at the very beginning. He looks at Gao Mainan's clear face and the unusual feeling when he hugs her, all of which convince him that Gao Mainan is a woman. He began to observe her with the mindset of watching a play, watching Gao Mainan hide herself clumsily, finding her funny and pitiful. His eyes are always drawn to Takamina, and he gradually falls in love with the woman and guards her silently in secret. Jeremy found Takamino strange at first. As a man, his body was too thin and his whole body was weak. Once when they were splashing around in the water, he looked at the wet Takamina and an electric feeling instantly swept through his body. Even Takamina's unintentional hugs could unsettle him. He is in distress, thinking that he is into men, and when he sees Takamina again, he avoids Takamina's physical contact in fear. As the group's favorite in the group, everyone takes great care of her. Seeing that Takamina has a cold, the three of them all go out of their way to bring her water, and Kamori looks at their special care for Takamina and finds it very obtrusive. She follows Kominam to the stairwell and sees Taekyung fighting over Kominam. She suddenly realizes that Taekyung has been treating Kominam like a woman and is so angry that she drags Kominam to the trio and asks her who she likes the most out of the three.